Good afternoon, Joolse here from Joolsedesigns and JT Creations. So just a catch up. We've done the pockets in the journal, they're stitched in. We've done the policy pocket. This was the last video. We finally, with all the mixed media and everything, finally got the perfect match, and it actually feels leathery, probably because it's got the wrinkled paper on. I am going to have to put a stronger piece of paper here, because this is just copier paper that I use, and this is Amazon packaging, which is a little bit more than the paper. It's just in between paper and card. And it's also covered with the digitals as well, both sides, so it just makes it that little bit stronger. That one I did offline, and that's just a wee flip, and I put a tab on that. This is one of the ones, the mixed media. That's just some bits and pieces I've put in there, and again this was stenciling and stamping, and it was all decoupage. So what I've got is I've got this page now. This is part of the page that we did some mixed media on, and it's a bit I'm still not sure whether I like it. I like the pattern. However, what I want to do is I want to put some pockets on. So what I've done is I've took one of the digitals and I've cut it into lengths. Just let me move this up into, so widths, that's 11. That's 11. And the front pocket is 8. So I'm still not sure that's the wrong way. Whether to put 2 or 3. I think 3 would be the best, and I quite like, no, it's this one. It's this one I like. So it's going to be a pocket, because some of the ephemera is envelopes, and I like to put my envelopes in there with the flap over, so I will show that before the end of the video. But so what I'll do is I'll turn that in over so that I know what page I'm on, and we'll get started with this. So first of all, I want to punch a hole before I do anything. In fact, no, first of all, I need to cut it the length of the, otherwise my little dint will not be in the middle. And now I'm back home, I can stitch these pockets on as well. So I'm just folding that and then cutting it. Might still be too long. If it's too long, you can always trim a bit off at the end. Now, so what I want is I want my punch, and just to get the middle, all I do is I just crease it, find the middle and cut it, and that's it, done. And there we have a nice page. So we'll put that back. Now what I do have is I'm wanting to do some stamping again. Now I've been looking through my embossing powders, and I'm wanting to use blues. So this is Personal Impressions, and it's Enchanted Pearl Blue. It's a long time since I've used it, so I'm not quite sure. This is one I've made up for a project, so I'm not quite sure. I think it's got baby blue. I've found the aquamarine, but it looks like baby blue to me. I've got this one, and I think this was for wedding stationery, and it's gold, silver and white, so it gives that old silvery gold look. And these, that's got blue and pink in and white, and that's just pink and a bit of glitter, so I'm not sure if we'll use them, but we'll definitely use these. Now I've found some stamps. Now I have found a dragon stamp. I don't know whether you can see it. Now I don't know whether to put this on. I'm not sure if it'll be a little bit too, and it's got the flame, so I think I might have a go. If it doesn't work, I'll just put something over the top of it. Now they come on like plastic, but I think they're meant to stay on that because it was taking me a little while to take it off. And it's the same on the same stamp set. There's the Queen and King of Hearts, and I thought, well, they'd be nice as well somewhere. And I also found my words. Now I do like labels, word labels, and I've not done any on this kit. I'm not, I can't remember, but there's some nice: be brave, dream, live a simple life, hope, calm, create, believe, imagine, faith, surrender, inhale, exhale, love. There's make every day count, today's a new day. So with it having brave and believe and faith, and I think they're quite nice on this kind of journal. So first of all, we're going to have a go at putting this on. So I'm just going to get my Versamarker. So Versamarker, it's just a watermark stamp, and it's like a glycerine base, and it's sticky, so when you stamp it onto your paper you can't see anything, but that's what holds the embossing powder. Now when I last did some stamps, I had clear gessoed the paper, so that stopped any static. Now I haven't done that. This is going straight onto the paper, so I'm just going to put it here, and I'll use my and no, I can't see it. Sometimes you can see it when you hold it to the light. So I think what we'll have is we'll have the enchanted. Now I need a piece of paper. I have got special folders and things to do all this in, but you buy them and then you never use them. So what I'm doing is I'm just I'm just flicking off, not too hard, I'm just flicking off any excess, and then we'll put this in and we'll see what this turns out, because it's a blue pearl, so it should go quite a, what I call a funky colour. Now what I also want to do is I want to put the flames on. So I'm just going to do that. I couldn't do it while it was on, but yeah. the lid back on the Versamark. And I think what we might do is we'll do the paler blue. We'll see what that looks like, because as I say, if it doesn't work, if the colours aren't matching or anything, then you can gesso it over. So it's a pale. I know flames are red and yellow and orange, and this colour isn't flame colours, but it's a dragon journal, so anything can happen. And I'll move them out the way. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to heat emboss this. What I'll do is I'll do it on the video and try and keep it as close so you can I like that one better than the dragon one. But however, it's staying. I've also got some peacock feathers, and so I'm intending on using these as well. So that's that one, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to ink round it. I'm just using brown because this is the top pocket on there. So this one's inked round right away. Now I've lowered my camera down so you can see more of what's happening, especially with me doing the embossing, and it's just so that you can get you can see it's got a pearl, but that pale blue is quite nice, so I must have put some silver pearl in with the blue. It's that long ago that I can't remember. I did a lot of embossing on wedding stationery and things, so alright, so that goes there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just mark that, because what I want to do is I want to do some embossing on here, and it's too narrow for the it's too narrow for the cards, but we can get some feathers and little bits and pieces. So I'll put that one on there, and where's the other one that I used to, there it is. We'll put that one on there, and again I'm going to emboss these. So again, just with the Versamarker. You can tell it's sticky because when and it lifts the stickiness is sticking to the stamp. Alright, so I'm just and we'll have, I'm going to do a couple more of these. Now I think on white paper or light coloured paper you can actually see the sticky stamp on the paper, but I can't on this. So what I'll do is I'm going to drop in the corners. I think that's it. I think I've caught it, all the bits of the feather. I think I'll do these as well. And I'm just because I don't want it too dark, just want a nice subtle effect. So I don't know whether you can, yeah, you can see it. So again, what I'll do is just put the lid on that so it doesn't blow. Been doing it, it still amazes me. So there we are. And I think what we'll do is we'll do a should we do surrender? I don't know whether that's, oh no, just I'll take this one off. We'll do this a darker one. Right, it's going to have to go. And take this one off. Ah, I can see the S. I don't know whether you can see that. So it has darkened the paper a bit where the glycerine is. And what we'll do is we'll have this dark one. I've also got some mossy green embossing powders which would, but what I might do is use them on the alchemy journal. And there you can see it's quite a nice crisp. And it says surrender. And that's perfect. So we'll stick that down. Alright, so we'll take the so this is the page it's going on, and we'll put it on there. If it's just, I think it's a little bit too long, so that's fine. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to stitch that down, so I'll be back when I've stitched it down. See you in a tick. Hi, I'm back. So this is that's it stitched in. So I'm quite pleased with that. And what I was saying about the envelopes, I like, this isn't one of the ones, but I probably will use this in this journal, as this is one of the expanding pockets that we made with the magazine papers. But that's what I like. Now I have got some other bits and pieces that I've done offline, Another one, and again I just embossed it. I used the dragon paper on that, and I embossed it with a silky paper. Just give me 2 seconds. Sorry, that was my phone ringing. Yeah, so that's I used some of the dragon papers, and it's got like a silver pearl embossing there, and although you can hardly see it, it does give quite a good effect. That's another one, and these are just pockets, so you put them in. It was something I saw Rachel from Roxycreations do, and I quite liked them. So what I'm looking for is another pocket to go there, and I think, because that's done with some parts of the dragon papers, but I do like the book pages, so I think we'll put that there. So we'll just use that's a pocket as well, but I won't stitch this one in. I'm just going to put it straight through, but what I will use is I'll use my fabric tack. So it's just when it comes down. I think I'm needing to put a bit more acetone in this. It's starting to get a bit gloopy. And we'll put that in the corner there. Again, what have I done with my tissue? I'll use this one. So there we have, and again you can put tags in these, tags in there. I've also got a lot of little tags. When I was messing on the other day, I found a Christmas card. So what I did was I just cut it into strips, and I've been covering the written paper. That's a prescription sheet that I thought it would do for. That's just an old book page. You can see a bit through it, but you just stamp over the top of it. Oh, that's prescription on both sides, and they're just empty, and I thought, well, they're not too bad apart from that one. I might cover that one, but I mean, they don't look too bad. What I probably will do is take an emery board to them and just get rid of the shiny bit, and then just ink around them both sides and just make them look a bit aged. I might put a bit of collage paper on, you know, just some offcuts or whatever, put holes in them. I've got little tags that come with the kit. I've also got some faux stamps, so I'll probably put them on the back. So anyway, so that's it. So thank you for joining me. I hope you get something out of it. It is easy, stamping and embossing. I never got to use my Queen of Hearts and my King of Hearts, but that's for another day. So we're doing quite well. So thank you very much. Bye from Scotland.